Go. So yeah, game's being unstable, unstable again. I have reached this point of the patch's life cycle. Which, well, it's a shame. New patch means console is gonna crash. Thankfully, it's just the yeah, it's the end of the last turn. Yep. The audio cutting out because I moved too far up north was a little bit worrying. At Foist. Yep, a Godia's aid. So, intimidating aura. Maybe let's do something a little bit different. Maybe that will change the course of fate. The mimic's probably rough, but let's try to do it manually from the start. So that's fine. Two random units of the owner's enemies. What? I sneeze at you. Got zapped. Extra zap. Punch back, Dargan. Thaw. Now I can. How about Infinity? Invalid target, but 73%. The gambit is real. Hey. Ta-da-ma. That is real annoying. Nothing dead to raise. The fury is arising. Oh, that does leave a corpse. Okay. Give him the king. A little bit of misfortune on the Dargan. The Dargan mimic. Weakened on a lot of them. You had to go after my unit, did you? Couldn't have gone towards one of your own. No. Just had to. So much for Gamba. Oh. Misfortune. Which Zomble do I want? That one's probably the best speed bump. This one deals damage on teleport. Ka-chonk. Is this sort of decaying? Oh, I do have a lot of wolves in me still. Chomp chomp. There's the mimic. I'ma just remove. Before the mimic gets any ideas. Bonk. Oh, it's too far away to crab around. I like to get the fish, but... yeah. It's the doggos that's going to sort things out. It's a dog. Well, oh, doesn't even kill like this. Sure. Get the squid boy. Chomp. Chomp chomp. A little bit of extra misfortune. Yeah. Fish unavailable. Zombies are decaying. Yes, please stay long enough in my... map so I can just... I did it. No bone dargan. Bone horror. Capture the seal. I have. Ultimately, I'm most likely going to be punished for trying to play this semi-PvE. Arcan blood. Trank pool. All the stuff I already had. Give me a summon. No, that's not a summon. Holy Retribution might be the thing to take. Of course, Dark Ritual. Now I'll take Holy Retribution. And Terrifying Aura. So she's just gonna... be sent out into the middle of the pack and live there, hopefully being a problem and nuisance to any and everybody. Powers are drifting apart, you don't say. Minus 800. And then starts insulting me. Why? What could the reason possibly be for our empires drifting apart? Maybe it's the fact that you keep insulting the doggo. Poor little doggo. God doggo. Oh, you're a goody, aren't we? That's the... It's a Tyrant Knight this time. Instead of the usual allotment of dragon. Decided to keep the dragon at home. Oh, Grungle's at +3 now. That's no good. What's the auto combat? That's perfect. Ah, it's just a little too. He did that one turn too soon. Because Tristain, the beacon. Well, he's clearly gonna just take a step forward, and all's gonna be for naught. Well, in that case, I might as well. Hero leveled up. Give me a summon. That's not. Oh, that is a summon. That's not a summon. Oh, yes, it is. Support. Primal Frenzy. We're not in a forest, sadly. Soulbound, or maybe. Let's get some Magecraft in here. So this should be the no, it's not the Shadow one. 3 turns for Shadow. Oh, Chaos? Tireless Marches? Huh? Oh, wow. Shrine of Smiting, you say? Still strange to get these high level units like this. Just so easily. So easily. Really should take care of this. Which is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Game really doesn't want me to just skip this. Send the bone golem back home for a minute. And that's fine. 3 turns is such a long way. Oh, that's also only a spell jam. Oh. What does this please need? Most things as well. Yeah, random automatons out of nowhere. Darn it. Oh, what is this? Forced eviction. Well, now we know who attacked first. Alfred didn't even take this. Ugh. What are they doing? NPCs, please. Stone walls. No. Unfortunately, that is a spell jammer. Not a teleporter. Also, unfortunately, I chose to move Anubis towards the south. Just hang out. Oh, my shrine is smiting. Work camp, yes. And the denouncing. Rivalry. Threatening flame bow. They're all angry for one reason or another at this point. Of course, the only good argument not to attack her is the fact that she's in league with Alfred. But I feel like their time's more or less come. The research gap is probably the most painful. Oh, that's great. Well, couldn't discern the trucks from one another for a moment. One of the largest territories, so nobody has actually a large territory. The Grand Hall is dark except for all a lit stage where the eerie curiosities are displayed. Amusing! Crime rise, yeah, sure. What do you want? Cursed notebook. The obsidian throne. Ooh. Executioner. I'll take the throne, please. Should also... yeah, we can get the XP boost. Now we should be flying across the levels. 500 for an extra city. Which, well, realistically, the one extra city I would want from her is her capital. So... relegated to the second grouping. Got the golem in again. Tire Knight has arrived as well. Is my leader still on a journey? Sure. Basically belongs to Grungle. What else? Where's that tower? Can actually... anything with a farm, maybe? How was the haunted halls untapped as well? Oh, Trorks, why are you so silly? Get that as well, and the aura. You shall now intimidate my intimidating undead. So 14 turns until we see everything. Vassalage. Why do you go after the workshop? An evil presence lingers in these lands, you don't say. You don't say. Now, once we've dealt with our incursion, our current incursion, and I've flown in my leader to aid with the war effort, we are gonna kick off things by exterminating the dragon horde. It is just necessary at this point. And afterwards, we are going to go to war. It's been... What is that? Oh, that's a war breed. Picture of insanity. I really dislike these effects. That's fine. Archer polearm, nah. Yeah, I know game. It's not like I've been playing this for 88 turns or so, nah. First things first, explode the golem. Yep, and don't you dare tell me otherwise. A bone dragon, I will gladly take a bone dragon. She leveled, yep. My little ferret wolf. Spur to action. They just need to heal. Tyrant Knights. Curse of Misfortune from that choice. I'm not likely going to have many, if any, non-Trork based city. I could just take World Shape a Woman's city and build on that. That's reasonable. Summon undead. How is your support doing? Precision training. Yeah, sure. Skull Pit. Defensive pact between Faust and Tana. Why is wet? Okay. I didn't even realize Whetstone's a gnome city now. Not that it changes much. How? She's rank 2 at this point. Defensive pact with Alfred. Now, Alfred's military is pretty devastated. Whilst Faust seems to be doing surprisingly well, all things considered. The bird is thriving. Good on you, avian powerhouse. Army of Alfred. 4/4. Strength not found. Undying loyalty. It's like, what's this about being undying? I'm undying. Or I'm supposed to be undying. Sent quite a lot of defense. Fed squads my way, haven't I? So, not quite healed up just yet. And a watchtower. And it was pretty evident this place needs a teleport. No more rivalry between, these two. That's fine. Once we get going, once we are in gear, there's not much left that will stop us. There's a good chance there's gonna be an attack on Halberg. Whilst I try to take Deep Vault. We'll just have to see how we'll deal with that. 0.6, 1.2, and not quite 1. But still, it should be fine. I probably ought to take control over my continent in its entirety sooner. That being said, in the long run, the biggest threat's gonna be the seals. Yeah, now we just number them to death. Dismiss. Release the infestation. Get ratioed. Coils of misfortune. Successful morale, resisted unit dies. I'll just take the quick one. Who leveled? Come on, yes, elemental. Luck me my elemental. Experienced leader, undead leader. More likely that one. As the power level of the units we employ is steadily going to rise, Alfred broke the defensive pact. Hey, good job, Alfred. Oh no, he didn't break it, he just declined intervening in the war against Tana. Something I can work with. Opulent oubliette. A gold ancient wonder. Summon progenitor golem. Oh, bird golem. Summon bird golem is a real nice one. Oh, it can carry a game. Somebody needs to get a grungle off the seals again, though. 11 turns. It's basically 10. That should be easy. Kinda was. Dismiss. Unstable seal. The seal becomes unstable. Barely visible forces pulsate outward from the seal, changing the surroundings around it. Plants wilt at an alarming rate. Rocks change their shapes into indescribable figures. Strengthen the seal to stabilize it. Build a containment. Allow the events to happen. Province near the seal set by abyssal flames. But will gain knowledge. Sure. That's more than 2 turns of magic. Just build a containment. We're the government. Naturally, we'll build a containment area. Heal up that one. Starting that army. So, severing. Supremacy is an option. Severing is an option. Which would give me bird golems. Bird golems are nice. Disrupting blades. Get rid of enchantments. Exemplar. Flying shield unit. Condemn. Supreme magic. And seal. Exaltation. Ascended warriors. The shrine. Angels. Not interested in angels. Missing a couple of options. Livian. I do think I want the Reaper. Harvest Pop. Summon Reaper. Of course, Oblivion is just kind of funny. Sleep of Oblivion is very powerful. And Mind Crush. Yeah, Oblivion. The funny one.
Death is not truly the opposite of life. The end is part of the journey. The true opposite of life is oblivion. When you have mastered this understanding, when you can harness the essence of the void and cast your enemies into non-existence, then you will truly command life, death, and what really lies beyond.
I'm gonna take sleep. Finally. It's tree. Man of knowledge. Forster. Bear that. Took long enough. Vigor. The more HP she has, the longer she lives, the better. Yeah, I can get that whilst I have the chance as well. First, not going to war with Gnome. Gnome girl. Treaty broken. Wizard bond. Oh, good to know. Rivalry ended. So, World Shaper Woman's probably trying to set up her attack on me. That is what she's doing. It might be just to get the seal. Yeah, I do be like that at times. Silver wall is a bit of an issue. Having it downhill. It's gonna be able to. We'll be able to march on Halberg fairly unimpeded. Oh, that's like, what's that? That's they're repairing, not plundering. Steal of the dragons. They've been roaming unopposed for too long. So you heal. Nope. Just. I've captured a seal. What do you know? Wizard Tower. So that's the buff spells. Can't say I have many buff spells at this point. Do I now? Whiteborn. Necrotize. Have exactly ancestral harmony. Rivalry. Dargan's somewhere back here. Send all the armies to take on the bear. Send them all. 180. Just her general level of defense for these cities is fairly low. Well, civil is at 160 as well. So that might be a misconception. Oh, wrong. Wrong menu. 4th out of 9. 40 turns, 104 turns, 104, 62. Too slow. Garungal's the only one in a position to actually win this. Currently, at least. Oh, and then he lost one of his seals. And all the metrics off. Tyrant Knight. It comes a charging. I've crossed you. How it? Wow. How is my chance of going to war so bad against her? Most unjust war in the world. $3.5K. Just a couple more turns. Get him. I feels questionable, but it is fair enough. Stone walls, you say? So hero level up. Soul collector. What do we have for battle magic? Misfortune and mind crush. Definitely mind crush. Rallies of Lieges are cheaper, but more importantly, 5 turns. Need to save up. Rivalry between those two. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Gonna send a bone dragon to reinforce this group. Probably gonna get engaged on by invading forces beforehand. That was a very powerful effect for whatever it was. So like relatively just gonna reinforce this. But the other stuff's gonna reinforce this. To remain relevant for the seals. And if one of them gets wiped out, I can enlist a Dargan. Evoke Grove Sanctuary. Bird Golem. They have a Bird Golem. Bird Golem summons as well. Even more intimidating. Chonk. This should be fine. Oh, why do they... Killing my druid after cycle. Really? It had to have been that one, eh? You just had to kill my druid after cycle. That's dragon eggs. Oh no, big surprise. What are you doing? Why are you so slow? Give me medium, please. Come on, freeze it. Grazed, but frozen. Use one action point. I just wanna... Pew! There's a lot of effects. Gortust charging. Most, if not all, of these units are very expendable. It's just the druid of the cycle. That one really isn't. Banshee? Banshee. Yell at them. Morale decaying. Oh, we'll see. What they do. Sneeze at me. Slowed. Slowed. Okay, frozen. Decaying. Frozen. Ugh. Frozen. So. No, that out of the way. Misfortune soulbound. Jump. You get him. Nah, not quite. Sure they don't intervene without reason. Oh. Okay, in Misfortune, Skeleton Mage is still an herbivore. What? Do you twerk? Random twerk? So... how's the insanity looking? 90%. Feels like a risk. That's not worth taking. So I'ma just make a woof woof. One of many. Intimidating aura, weakening people. Stuff decaying. That is... feels so very... I'm quite sure what they did, but fair enough. Chomp chomp. Bite that guy. Do something like this, I guess. Punch him in the back. Punch him in the front. Get that guy. Reanimate that guy. Am I close enough? Yes, I am. Chomp chomp. Just debuff that one. %9 chance of death. Hey. Breaking the flank. Punch back on a cast. Chomp chomp. I feel like I want to sneeze at them. Okay, so I might as well just hit the guy. Oh. Don't want to do it. Get him. Just kill him, please. Thanks. So for the mind crush. Just weakened a lot of stat debuffs. Losing morale at this point. Who wants to go again? Just Give him another volley. We're gonna quickly get another dog. So, how many of you are running? All except for the dragon. Grazes like crazy. Yeah, let them run. That's a much better trade. Bone Horror, Bone Dragon. 2 potentially, but running out of Imperium in a way. Then again, Demonic Shield. An extra terrifying aura. Move those already. So finally the incursion ends. Just build an outpost so she doesn't get any ideas. They can't really move. So all those options are pretty moot. It's a tick wall. What's her face? I might as well get nature, because if anything I'm gonna have nature healing spells, at least a little bit. I'd rather have the apex. Of course, I can just buy that out. This way. Gonna have a little bit of order. Not likely to have anything in chaos related, so I'm a take nature. It's unlikely to matter anyway, I would say at this point. So Mind Crush, of course, didn't go off, but Mark of Misfortune, to just have that as well. Get all of these. 20 turns, 300 Imperium for the additional siege project slot. Of course, Devastator Spheres are always a juicy pay. And I do love me my war breeds, so that's possible tome in the future. I would need, if I really want to make Naga wolves, I really need the need more nature though. That's the main, of course, that's the main reason why we haven't seen the Stormborn tome. And of course, Shadow being the antithesis to nature in on the spectrum doesn't mesh too well with nature. At least not in a straightforward fashion. Why, hello. What do you have? Ghostfire, Electrified, Frozen. Auto combat me. Come on. You can do it. Perfectly reasonable. Sure. High stakes. Oh yeah, he's trying to play against me. Humiliate her. It is extra Imperium, so we shall humiliate her. Just quickly head back home to heal, as per the usual. Support again. Now, the cleansing shield. Me attack hits, attack or sustains 6 fire damage. Well, I'm probably gonna keep that. So, one of yous is gonna join this group, and the other is heading over to support the seal. The sealing squad. Oh, Astral Dudo. Then he questioned what he should do. Sleep of Oblivion. Of Somnia. Both great. Both things I want. Great. Maybe I was selling it a bit. But of course, just stunning enemies for 2 turns is nice. If a tad inconvenient. Yeah. World Chip was going around being a nuisance to a lot of people. I can dig it. Explosion. So that's both good and bad. As well. Oh, so many things tend to be. I should probably take the time and get the dew. What's missing? Yeah, that's the one thing I'm missing. Darn it. Yep. It's to be expected. Fausta will win in 120 turns. That's kind of cute. He pressures the little bird man. So, first dragon arrived. Need a little longer. Let's two of my armies turn back around. No reason not to take that one home though. Start with the work camp. Escape. It's Loxol. Just really wanted to let me know what I can do. Understandable, have a nice day. Quality of units down here is lackluster. That's the only thing. What's the wall? It's more or less just it's a fortified city that's meant to be a deterrence. Or something like that. The halls. So for heroes and crypts again. Oh, next turn we can have our dragon. That's nice. Can have our dragon, and we will have our dragon. You know it. Lost Wizard. Devour Mind. And fish. The fish. 2 turns. 2 more turns. That's a dragon. That's another dragon. Can spare it. They can heal a bit sooner. Come on, explode them. I know you can do it. That's great. I'll take... could take 2. Down to 20 Imperium though. Reward is a Radiant Tier 1 staff. Clearly worth the effort. So... now money's going... money income's terrible now. How much more support can we do? Oh, that hardly did anything. Skoros. Aspiring leader. Recruit. Ah, Shadow Dragon. Turn kinda blue. It's like odd choice. Especially different shade of blue. Sure. I don't know what type of breath you had. Let's go with Comet. Health's always good. like the scales. What does he have? A status resist string. Great. Faust is back alive. Now, it seems to be getting out of hand a little bit. It's very unjust to declare war against her. In parts because of all the seals? Oh, what is this? That was a mess and a half game. Dismiss. Barely able to recover. Skoros. Oh, that's... It'll be quicker to just build a teleport and teleport over. Anything else is kind of ridiculous. That's all fine. That's all fine. Now, shadow amplification lens. If and I ever really need that. So, shadow amp lens. State hall. State hall. Seven warfare. And here we go. We know everything. We know the whole world. Shouldn't do that. Game dislikes being put on display too frivolously. So that's a seal. That's a seal, and that's a seal. That's the free seals Grungle typically takes, would appear. Now this one seems to have been invaded ferociously. These two are cleared. Unless, of course, there's whetstone seal. A shrine of smiting, you say? Oh, this is getting out of hand. Got a tank as well. That's 30 more Imperium down the drain. How about we just take the shrine? The actually expensive one. So Alfred's seemingly not doing too hot. Free cities. Quote unquote free cities. Palisade. Amount of units down here isn't too impressive. Especially if the quality is... In a way it's surprising she manages to retake that seal so reliably. Of course, I don't know how many units she just throws to the meat grinder. I'll take the Chaos Crisis. What, of all the things, it had to be a Chaos Crisis. Skoroth. No, we need to annex this place. Do with a teleporter. With the walls, and then let's get you back home. So, Cosmoflux Elixir is our goal. Alfred Elderstone has crossed you. Ain't that just great? Of course, we are running low on everything at this rate. Aside from mana. Murner is doing fine. Souls are iffy, but fine. Should probably cancel this. Once it's my turn. Get the money production back. $45 gold per turn. It's just get rid of that one. Safe to say we have surpassed the limit of sensible bone dragons. $60. Just about as ridiculous. Ritual of Somnia. Oh yeah, give me the Devouring Void. I want it. And I should also abort Soul collectors. Be ritual of Somnia. Prep it. Prep it. Can institute. By development skill, you say? Mines, Grammar. Stability for province for forests. Well, that one's just always good. It's not really useful right now. Okay. We would be producing a whole heck of a lot. Very unjust. Minus 60%. Settle grievances. Sell that. Oh. Buy her out on that. Ignore claims on a province. Sure. Five turns. Now it's just unjust. Pronounce. I just need to get a little more upset with her. Stuff's gonna work out to all benefit. The other way of doing it would be to not replenish the Imperium units for a bit. So I can just stockpile a couple of resources for what it's worth. State Hall. Just stay on money for now. Falsely denounced. Great. Good job. Can I just... I'd really like to be able to pay off more of your grievances, you know that. Atrocities. Which ones? Insulted. Insulted. Ah. Oh, she is hearing the drums of war. She is clearly hearing them. No, oh, what's going on here? What could this mean? What could it possibly mean? Come on, kill him. Set up scores to just guard home for now. Watchtower. Summon? No? Dark Ritual, I guess. But unfortunate. Endurance training. What shadows crossed you? Yeah, no. I know. Trying to get into a position where I can just attack her without losing all my production. Plus 40%, that's gonna put me into the negatives. 20 is probably fine. But I'd rather pay off a couple of her little obsessions. This back and forth. This clump of units, but why not have a look at this one first? So there's my shadow lens. A vendor. I'll build a market next. Alfred out in the field. As the cat gets up. A long and intense day of napping behind her. She's now ready to face the whole extent of the next 2 hours. Yes. Grungle, please. I fear this. We're probably going to... A part of me wants to try out if the Ashen War also descends into 15 to 20 minute long turns again. Hey. Noble Lord Death Anubis Bark, Lord of Death, Anubis Barkcaster. My people are famished. If you have the money, I can have the food. Sure. A province, you say? I really should get this painted in finally. Insulted. Oh, it's the ghost of Christmas past. Assaulting me. And Grungle. So one is a one more turn to buy her off. Yeah, next turn. Well, see how close that gets me to actually being able to declare war on her. What is she doing? What's this unit train? Can't say I like what I'm seeing. Also, she should be trespassing. Crime rise, for what it's worth. For what it's worth. There she is. Apparently it's a low... It's a fairly low number of magic items, all in all. Considering her stretches. Alchemy, transmuters, yeah. So that's a bit unfortunate because I would have preferred to fight her up here. But at this rate, what isn't unfortunate? Can I just make this a little less unjust, please? Have 100 gold for this. Have 100 gold for this. And now, you'll find this is suddenly a justified war. Why can Alfred be called to war? What? One of those go home game, you're drunk moments. Immediately start the siege. Add projects. Onagers. Confusion. Tear down the walls. Devouring Void. Has to be friendly city, sadly. I'll just take the gremlin to quickly move along. Now you people need to attack World Shaper Woman, and you need to do it now. Faustner's back, got to know. Karatov. So, big question is, are they going to move out towards me, or are they going to head back north? Are they going for Grime Rise? They might just take Grime Rise. For all the armies being somewhat centered now in the middle. That's not surprising, but my defense forces are ready. Yep. Attacking Grime Rise. You're all gonna lose to Grungle anyway at this rate. Grungle's gonna get 30 more turns of 2 seals, and then that's that. Because the Eastern Continent's not really able to coordinate against that. It would seem. Grime Rise losing its battles beforehand, but taking out a large, fairly decently large number of units. A 1,000. Let me send my dragon in. Realistically speaking, we should win this. What's the auto combat like? Perfect. Yeah, get me an army. Not exactly the best army, but it is an army. Gremlin, so next tome. Take Reaper for Shadow Mastery. I do like the idea of supremacy. Or severing. Nation Wonder can have a spell that. It's like, or just go for the insta kills. Construct soul siphon. 60 king zombies. Siege project. Whoops. Or the resurrection. Ah, sure. Let's go read.
So many waste the divine gift of their souls, merely attempting to bring some semblance of hope to their petty lives. They truly lack vision. What wasted potential? They are unworthy of such an effective source of power. Reapers, correct.
Granary. But more defensive measures are gonna be good. That's a poor choice to be left with, but hey. Oh, leveled again. Oh, Shadow Aura, I'd say. Drosomnia. Depends a little bit on where they're headed. Remains of who? Oh, you're entirely worthless. Ah, then again, it's a soul, a bit of knowledge, and a bit of mana. I'm not gonna dump my corpses yet. Why is it unwise, Alfred? And how are you at rank 1 again? How does he do it? Turns out Alfred is the protagonist, after all. He is the protagonist after all. I do think I can be annoying about this. Let them approach. Just send them in. Favorite that one. Unfavorite that one. Necrotize is also nowhere near as Are they just going to move through it is the question. Not all of them are. It's like, do I want to do it again? Because at this rate. Can I can engage like this. I just want to see how this goes. Stun, you say? Okay. um, Aww, aww, aww. Killed the two expensive units though. I think they're incredibly hot shit. $400, $800, $900, $1,000 on the hero. Come on, just deal with it. Should send him. I should send both of them to heal up with the shrine. So what else can I get? Should get a water one. So can get the water-based structures built. Two level ups. Okay. Soul collector. I don't know. Get this stuff going. Still launch that one. Can also summon a gremlin. It's like they are leaving Silver more or less undefended. Or can the gargoyle gets basically anywhere. No. Ah. Help us, Anubis. You gotta be kidding me. Sure, I'll denounce her. I'll make another gremlin, sure, why not? What's new? It's the option to instantly heal everyone. I need to just see where she goes. At this rate. Because otherwise... she's not going to be able to defend Deep Vault. There's just no way. Game, please. So floaty at times. New heir has arrived. $1,800. How about it? Smush? I lose a caster and a bone golem. It's fine. With a bone horror back. With a caster back. Now the way they are summoned, I just need to despawn this because it's a liability. Should be on mint. Market should also be a mint. Yeah, I don't have a mine though. Okay. Academy though. Have a hero level up. Sure. What's that one? More resources. So Basically non-existent. Pillaging a province takes longer. Raising a city. That one would be nice. So I'm gonna raise that one. Gonna raise the one that's still left. $350. Create a new bounty. Ugh. Attack! Golden Golem, you say? Bastion's Barricade. Okay. Still, we number her to death. We number hard. We number heavy. We number relentlessly. I can't really afford to take another Bone Dragon, sadly. So let's just... let's just raise this eyesore. Because I know I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. It's gonna be in the way and nothing else. Experienced leader? Nah. Might as well get a little bit of fighting or combat stuff in at this point. How about Rina? My ferret wolf. She looks like a ferret, I feel. She's supposed to be a wolf, but I don't know. Not convinced. I'm not convinced. I'll roll a level up. Oh, what's new? Greater corpse consumption. Eat the corpse. Probably magecraft then, eh? All these incantations, now I need to become better at using them. Now, is she gonna turn around and attack me, or is she... or what is she going to do? Bravely runs away? Stands her ground. Really like to save Grimerise in all of this. But I would need to move out immediately. Does it come again? He bound a gold one to his will? Is that what happened, or...? Could really need some... yeah, he bound a gold one though. Really need some additional units in your city, couldn't you? So... I have the present of sleepiness. Now we just need to number them to death, hopefully. Come on, number harder. It's not great, but it's gonna be good for our economy. Bone horror. It's like just give me about a stack of units. Yep. Yeah, I'm rising through ranks and she's plummeting. Yes, yes. Felt the call of the gremlin. Just switch position for a moment. Oh, new province, you say? Finest provinces, eh? I probably want to check the Conwell one. Nah, I should take the water-based ones. I have the additional options for my city. Yeah, take quick breath. And the final summon, all 3 summons. Might as well gain on. Take arcane strength as well. Tormada Astral has been captured. Anything interesting? A fire orb. Mantle of hyper awareness. Windshield. Oh. Have fun in the crypt. They gave them all a hammer. No longer rivals. So that's a good ring to have. Summon spider. There's so many spider summoning tools in this map. It's downright ridiculous. Or just 20% magic damage. Well, oh, I should have. Like, who of you does not have a robe? My support, dude. What are you trying to tell me? Well, she's just meowing at me. She's looking at her spot where she slept the last 3 hours. Considering what to do. Or do you just want to have a conversation, little one? Humans talking, so I must talk as well. That it? Now she's eyeing the controller. Controller. We shall now try to make our way to Grimerise in hopes of liberating the city. Once it becomes necessary. as I position my main force in a way to move south as soon as the raising of Deep Vault is done. Have a gremlin. Yeah. I do miss my demon portal. You can do it. They just what? Or they might have officially abandoned the siege in a way. Oh, what is this? No, she's just defending Silver Dam, I feel. It's like, where are we? Oh, it's the next incursion. Gremlin ambushes, that can be painful, I think. Okay, it's also good for the economy. No. Bone horror. Raise my minions. Get the large army out of here. Number them down. We numbered incredibly hard. One more turn for the soul siphons. Corrupt soul of not undead. I probably just want the final one at this point. So I have the pseudo connection. I might as well take fighting and martial experience to get an additional point of damage. Is she gonna take Grime Rise now, or is she gonna... Yeah, she is. Well, it's not gonna... It's gonna prevent me from liberating this place. $900 something, that's not a lot. But what's about to happen? Gonna bonk you. And ask you kindly to leave. That's one city down. False flag strike. You seal the decree of public lashing when a malicious chancellor slinks out of the shadows. Oh, great lord of death, the rabble is growing restless, especially in Little Spring. What succor do you think they are owed? An attack on your citizens? Nope. Sabotage construction? What the... Why isn't that even an option? The crypt of Anubis. Brutally slaughter. No? Ignore the guy. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? No, 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 no. You're not waiting. You are retaking the city. That's fine. Well, that's a bone dragon. Oh, what's this? What nonsense is this? Cat sneezes. Get into that army. You get to that army. Now I want to prep one of these. Fury of the Horde, clearly. Mint. More hero levels. This way, I just wanted to level as much of the dragon set as I could. I mean, at this rate, I might as well go into just making them physically impressive. Mao the Helper. Oh, I don't care about you. Friendship between Grungle and Alfred. That's a little bit concerning. Insulted. I don't care. Well, there goes my Imperium again. I'm now pretty evil. Quite 1 point for a second in the seal race now. Not that I'd be able to actually win it at this point. I need a third and fourth seal. Right? No, third. Oh. I'm too slow to do it with 2 seals, so I need at least a 3rd one. And I don't see that being a way how I can do it. Grungle's still winning. Dismiss. $2.6. $2.6, you say? Well, we have more than that. Especially the Ritual of Somnia. She's very sleepy. My stacks are all full. Let's do it on both of them. And let's have a look what the auto combat says. That looks lovely. Clean up. Perfect. Now, of course, now mana is dipping again. The age of golden golems has begun. Soul overflow. It's fine. Garnet's leveling like crazy, which shadow buff, not too surprising. And there's the additional siege slot. Ingmar the Attuned has been taken down. Almost looks like a little priest hat, but it's something else entirely. Vendella the Ox. Still no NPC has ever quite reached friggin' Rage Taker. What a legend. One turn for new heir. Bizarre wonders. Research post. Don't tell me she didn't pull any spell breakers. It's like they're not even trying at times. Oh, this seems to be ramping up. I mean, fine. I shall sit on it with a large amount of trash. Trash units. That gremlin's just living the good life. Start the siege. Soul siphons because we can. Onagers because we can. Undermine the walls and sow confusion. It's the closest I can get. Not that close, it would appear. Like this. Something rather like this. Academy, because why not? Soul Overflow. The Eternal Lord. Which, of course... Curse with a Reaper ability. Just makes a load of units. Common enchantment. Blind and weakness. Easy choice. Anubis, the Death Crafter.
Blanketed by glistening ice and eternal shadow.
Oh, which one do I want?
Is a land
I want
of endless perfection. Death comes by your will alone, and you shall harvest the very souls of those who wander in your presence. Call forth unending armies. Bring forth the age of shadow. Become eternal.
Which one do I want to keep in my back pocket? I think I actually might want to use Raise Undead Army in a bit, so give me the Mist. Ballista Towers. Now that we are back up. In Murner production. Here I leveled up. Again. Nice. A tunnel one. It's gonna make her even more annoying for the enemy. Apparently I should have gotten this first, but down to 13 Imperium. Signature skill. Hey, you're gonna be a Shadow Dragon, aren't ya? Weaken, inflicting frozen. Heal this unit by 5 hit points per unit hit. Oh yeah, he looks so evil, it's ridiculous. So yeah, gonna end the turn. Do we wanna, or do I wanna take down Silver Dam? I might take down Silver Dam. Before I call it quits. There is still a little bit of time. We successfully protected Grime Rise. We protected our own Halberg. Again, quality units they sent out so far has been rather middling. Of course, now they have the Golden Golems amongst their arsenal, which I guess they didn't earlier. But as the AI usually does, it starts throwing them up whenever it can. And then again, it's not that many so far. It's not that many. Just let them sit. Reinforcements for this group's on the way. And it's gonna be our entrance straight towards the enemy capital. That gremlin is doing work. Somnium ritual. Prep that for the next turn. Put the golden golem to sleep. Capture golden lao. From Alfred. Oh, can't say I care that much at this point. Cut it off. Now Alfred's going for the seal stuff again. Does Alfred have a... Does not really have a chance of doing it. It's only Grungle. Only Grungle. And he'd probably have to focus on the seals as well. Meanwhile, my gremlin just doing its thing. So yeah, put the large group to sleep. And get him. Couple of extra golems from the golem mine. Just kill a bit of my mana eating trash mobs, please. Or none at all. It's fine. Can't really afford any of these. Obviously. We're here to... Well, then again, vassalizing might be a better choice for this one. Yeah, let's vassalize that one. Turning this into a city now. Not surprising. And probably utterly pointless. So. At this rate I need to lose a couple of these summoned units. Otherwise it's gonna be a problem. Because we're not gonna have... Now realistically speaking, I should just get rid of a couple of these. Because these aren't... They aren't helping. Come on. Skeleton warrior. It's probably, yeah, 15. Do we like this? I mean, I'm slowly running out of mana. Partially as because of this group. Have like what? No, that's just money. Also just money. The phase beast that expensive. 20 mana. Well, 20 mana is not that bad compared to the 7 mana for what's it? Oh, elemental. Compared to the 7 mana for a single skeleton. It's not a zombie. It's a skeleton. Defense. They're real squishy. Something good? Nah, these aren't good. I'll take arcane. Up that arcane and so she's alive now. Alive again. How are we looking? 3rd place for me. That's fair. 2nd in military. 3rd in territory. That is surprising. But as soon as Silverdam is vassalized, that's going to change again, of course. Last in research. That's depressing. Because I thought I took extra research, but hey. Being 7th in industry is not surprising at all. As soon as the game has any, if there's any Materium aligned AI, it just kind of goes crazy, no matter what you do. So Fausta should be somewhat Materium, World Shaper is Materium. Calastia and Alfred are the first two that are a bit weird. There seems to be a fairly order-heavy game with Calastia, Alfred, Grungle. And most in 1st place diplomacy-wise. What? Because I have 3 vassals? Doesn't seem all that much. But all that being said, for a moment I thought she was charging out from her capital. This one's gonna be painful. Yeah. Is that the tipping point? I mean, I should be able to just flat out... I should win this, doing it manually, but then again, what is the... Cascading Empowerment, bolstered, strengthened... Feels a bit intense, like a bit much. Yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy in trying to defend this, but I am trying to defend this. Parts because I don't want to lose my... Go, Bone Horror, go! Now, question is, can I just sleep the big boys? Oh, yes, I can. And now I just need to reanimate that one. Oh, that's just... it's annoying. Get him! Nah. Just like that. Into overtime. Twang. Twang. Like, grazing is fine. Misfortune applied is... it's more interesting. Oh. The flank. Sun and resistances, okay. What are you doing? It shoots fire. Nah, unfortunate. Just skilled it. Get that golem up before it can revive. Look at me, I am your master now. Bonk. The other way, of course, is just standing on it. $50 HP, you say? I mean... make a dog. Chomp. Oh, that's... that was a dumb move. Weakening auras going all around. There goes the totem. That's a gilded, sadly. Does that make zombies? My dog! Fumbles to death, that's nice. Stumble's doing work. Can I... yeah, I can sleep one more. Good night. Oh, that one's gilded. Missed. Good old 90%. Minding you, I can still miss it entirely. Wolf Fury, woo! Dark Ritual. Make some more zombies. Prevent the golem from getting up again. Damn. Somewhat intense on the mana expenditure, seeing how little I currently have. But that's about it. Chunk. Fumble leaving that. Trying to proceed to crit him into oblivion. Zap. Very different to what the game wanted me to believe. What? Just move? Oh yeah, it wasn't my turn yet. Dismiss, can't afford any of them. Revenant Horde. Bind the undead. Open the gates. Necromancers. Pick their brains for secrets. Draft for knowledge. Draft for knowledge. No, you need to heal out. I have somewhat of a mana crisis. Again. So I might as well buy that. It's not like I don't have the money at this point. Hero leveled up. Did I take the... less upkeep one? No, I have not. Whoa, 6 upkeep. 6 mana. Make peace? It's like, why would I take that? Offensive Pact. It's nice that she didn't try to vassalize me in turn. She recognizes the fact that I'm currently winning against her, but still. All in all, we have widened our hold on the continent. So, in that sense, we are being successful. We'll just need to see what we can do in these last 31 turns. It should be on normal speed, and it should be on hard, which I do hope it actually is. But I could check at least the power level of my enemies. Could know hard, yeah, no handicap. So it's looking like I'll likely need to hopefully get enough points to win this, to swing this in my favor. Now, Alfred is the next on the chopping block. He is the next closest target. Although, of course, he is on another continent, as we now know, seeing how the waterways are situated. We have, what, 3 seals? Yeah, 3 seals are located on my continent. Could, of course, make a play for a 4th one or a 5th one, but seeing how the defenses have ramped up, I do say I see no real chance in me getting that victory at this rate. And I do Grungle might still get that. We'll just have to see how that turns out, how that plays out in these 31 turns. He's likely going to have another couple of turns where he has 2 seals. But maybe, just maybe, the incursions are too strong for him to handle now at this point. He does not seem to be the strongest in the military branch. He seems fairly weak, so that may just be our out in that sense. Now, Alfred is clearly winning against Fausta, I would say, going by this overview, so... But, well, we'll see. We'll find out on Thursday, when we hopefully finish this game without it crashing hard enough to be unrecoverable. It's a bit sad about the goats, and it's gonna be difficult to get the wolves to be Naga, to be fair. Probably should rename this in the VODs. So, Wolf Naga is gonna be difficult, so I might just turn into whites anyway at this point. But then again, I'd really like to get everything to Naga once, but that apparently that requires actually being dedicated to when you're starting out. And well, he is all over the place, Anubis. So we'll see how we can salvage that for next time, for Thursday. If we are able to salvage that, is unlikely at this point. I don't see me getting enough knowledge income to really to just fly through it like that. So in that sense, as per usual, thank you very much for watching, for hanging out, for lurking, for bobbing your head in and deciding to leave. It's all very much appreciated. Thank you very much for the followers on Twitch and to the subscribers on YouTube as well. And I will be back on Thursday, where we will hopefully finish this game. So, in that sense, have a good start to your week. And bye-byes. Well, at least the game didn't crash again. It's just a one quash. So, hey, bye-bye.